Back here with a look at Filecoin. All right, you can see this blue line here. This was resistance, okay? Resistance here, resistance through here, and it finally broke through there. All right, this thing is it's broke up through that level at what is that? $4.26. Okay, this is on the weekly chart. All right, looks like if we put price targets on this thing, right, just from the swing high here to the swing low. You're looking up at $6.89 to $7.47 on this fib. And that's for just a retracement here, okay, on this high here. All right, now if we look at the RSIs on this thing, let's open this chart up. All right, you can see the nice bounce we're getting from 316. We broke through this first level. Let's take a look at the RSIs. We're getting the weekly is up at a 100 and a 82. It's only at a 52 down here on the regular RSI. All right, the monthly, this is the big one. Look at this thing turning right up. There you go. It's at a 29 and a 17. This thing could have a hell of a run coming in it. Okay, this could just be the first price targets. All right, then above that, you'd be looking up here at 1384, then up to $20 again. And look how these Fibonacci levels line right up with support areas. Look at this, where this one up here lines right up with the support area. This one here lines right up with the support and then resistance area. These line up perfectly. All right, I'm thinking this thing is gonna make a run. Not financial advice, guys, but this thing has been beat down. All right, it had a low down there, $2.32 for a token that was up. This thing went up to one time $900 when it first launched over here. $900, and it's down to $4. That's a pretty decent beatdown. All right, I believe it's going to start heading up to these higher levels. I think Filecoin has a nice run coming. Let's look at the daily RSI. That daily is still heading up. Whoops, sorry about that. Meant to open this price up here so you can see it better. The daily RSI is still heading up. Okay. Let's see where the bigger ones. The 12 hours probably at the top. It is correcting. And you got your 4 hour just starting back up again. So if we were looking here, especially at this daily, all right, where if we did have a pullback here, in a retest of this level here, I would imagine right through here would be a very good area. If this thing has to cool off for a second, all right, if these RSIs get pretty high. Of course, it's holding that $4.26 area right now. It's been holding it for the day. Worst case scenario, it comes down here back to the right around 389 area, 388, cools off a little bit, and then starts attacking the next zone. The only reason I say that is that 12 hour, the 12 hours at the top there, rolling over a little bit. You got your higher ones, your 12 and your 8 at the top. Your daily's almost there. Okay, so could cool off a little bit, and then before it attacks that next area, up close to $5. So right now, Filecoin looks great, and I believe over the next coming months, this thing is really gonna take off here. So keep your eye on Filecoin. It's looking very, very good. Right from the bottom down here, this thing's been making a nice run. You had your first pullback here. If this ends up being a 5-wave up, if you take a trend-based fib, bottom of wave 1 to the top of wave 1, let's see if anything lines up here to the retrace, and let's go out on the weekly. See if this lines up with any of our. Look at that. There's a 618 right up here. $7.04. That's crazy. These things work. I'm telling you, these Fibonacci's work. Okay, this would end up being. Let me give you an idea here. I've seen these things a million times. All right, you have your 1, 2, you have your third wave, fourth, and then your fifth wave up. Okay, and all this would then end up being in a big run is just a wave 1. Your wave 1 and your two-wave pullback, and then you'd have your 3 heading up even higher. That's what this could turn into being, especially with this monthly RSI reset. That's what you want to see, that monthly right at the bottom here. So I'm looking for higher prices out of this thing. Everything is pointing up. So, if we have a short-term pullback, like I said, down to the 388, 385, 380 area down through there before the next bounce up, so be it. But Filecoin is looking great for the long term here. Thanks a lot, guys. Please hit the like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you very soon.